Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where we'll be checking out a little bit more of Unlucky Morpheus. Now, this is a band who were much more popular than I expected, actually. I got to them through Doll's Box, and really loved the sound of the lead singer's voice. And I love the whole sound of the band, but it was the lead singer who really stood out to me. And then everyone sort of told me about how Doll's Box were formed, about Unlucky Morpheus, went and checked them out. Unlucky Morpheus, less my type of band was my original thinking, but having heard them, even though they go down more of a sort of a metal route than I would usually go down, I really kind of like what they do. There's something theatrical about the way they write. They write like it's classical music. And I don't mean in that slightly tacky way of, how some bands do. They go, oh, we're metal and we're going to stick a violin section as arranged by someone else on top of our songs and claim to be somehow like a big operatic metal group. No. This actually, to me, seems like a group that has some real theatrical balls to their writing. That's the first time I've used balls in a reaction video, I think. We're like 300 videos in and I've never talked about balls before. Let's stop talking about balls. This is Unlucky Morpheus. There are two songs I heard so far. Well, I love how the names are so... It's like they're taken from the stereotype heavy metal song name handbook. What was it? Black Pentagram. I talked about this before. It's really funny. Black Pentagram. The second one was something about swords and knights or whatever, and this one's about cadavers. It's called Cadaver. Just alright. The names are much of a muchness. I just kind of let them go, but I'm interested to see where this goes. I certainly liked although I like Black Pentagram a lot, I like the other one actually a bit more, just because it seemed to go down a bit more of a unique road, and the rhythm was really quite surprising. So anyway, let's waffle, let's see where Cadaver goes. I'm pretty sure that there's no doubts about the quality of the vocal performance. I'm sure it's going to have some good little violin bits in it from a fantastic violin player they've got. Well, certainly she seems to be doing all the right things at the right time. And I'm sure the musicianship will be good. So the real question is, am I going to like the song? Am I going to like the video? Is it going to add something to their portfolio? Let's talk, let's find out. This is Cadaver by Unlucky Morpheus. Maybe. Oh, there it is. What is that? Is that... Oh. It's gone. Oh, it's coming back. It's them. Well, don't ease us in or anything, yeah? Am I just an idiot, or am I the only person who doesn't know what that thing is they're overlaying? I don't know if it's like an eyeball or a blood cell or something. Okay, that's a really beautiful vocal melody. I think the double kick drum's ruining it. Too much. Way too much. It worked at the beginning, now ruining it. Nah, too much double kick. If you're doing it all the time, it has no impact. Oh, violin versus guitar. I'm on board for that. See, now the drummer's backed off. This instrumental section's fantastic. It does move in these wonderfully dramatic phases. I love their commitment to just full-on drama. It's really beautiful to see a band really throw themselves into it that much. Wait, this is 9 minutes long and we're only 4 minutes through. I just suddenly noticed. How is this 9 minutes long? I thought we were coming up to the end. Wait, that's got to be it. 4 minutes 30, it's got to be over. Is it over? Oh, are they going to stop playing another song? Yeah, they are. Wait, I'm stopping it. Sorry. Hold on. We, as a matter of rule, only do one song per video. I'm going to have to come back to that, alright guys? I'm going to have to come back to that. Let's talk about the song we heard then. I think that was Cadaver. Yeah, I have to double check that now. Okay, that's like the nice idea though, like the double A side single and just throwing two songs into a video. I know that sometimes happens in Japan, so I was a little bit prepared when that did happen. Yeah, actually it kind of reminded me of the Ningenis song, Heartless Scat, when I thought the song had finished and another song had started. It was like, no, that's just how they introduced the bridge of the song, like it's a separate song, and it came back round full circle. But I'm pretty sure this was not going to do that. The whole thing where the camera backed out and went back in. If I've missed half the song, you guys are going to kill me. I'm going to have to take down this video in shame, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Anyway, so, yeah, I think I made most of my feelings on that quite clear. I think I gotta say it. I know some people are going to really disagree, but there's a lot of things I loved about this song. But the drummer just, it sounds really cruel, but I'm sorry, he ruined the chorus. He ruined it. You know, maybe that would have worked if he hadn't been doing so much Dan double kick in the rest of the song. I mean, don't get me wrong, he broke it up. Like I say, in the instrumental, he broke it up as well. But even then, it wasn't like going to like a single kick. It was sort of like da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. You know, the kicks coming in these like machine gun fire ways, never just being one on its own. It's, you know, I'm not just sort of being, you know, sort of down on heavy metal and all that. I've said this with some baby metal songs before, where they've done like really intense double kick stuff, and it's just been done in the right way and it's worked. And gone, okay, fair enough. And the same thing I say about like with screamo music. Most of the time I don't like it, but when it works, it works. And you're just with that, it's just like you had this really big dramatic chorus, but nothing could shine through because he's sitting there thumping the crap out of two kick drums. I'm sorry, but that ruined the song for me, which is actually kind of annoying because the rest of the song I really liked, even his drum bits and some of the rest of it. The rest of the song I really liked, drum beat destroyed it. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm actually genuinely quite annoyed with that now. It's very rare that I get genuinely annoyed with something in a song, but when you know you're enjoying it but one thing's ruining it for you, that is a really bad sign in my opinion. This is why I'm going to be really interested to see the comments on this one, because I get the feeling not a lot of people are going to agree with me, because I mean obviously that song wouldn't have come out if they hadn't you know, if it wasn't clearly something to their fans' taste. It wouldn't have come out as a single, and it's got a fair amount of likes on YouTube, so I'm assuming most people disagree with me, but I'm sorry, just to me that was like a wasted opportunity. Let's talk about the rest though, because the rest was brilliant. Vocal melody I really liked. As always, the vocal melodies are very strong in the Unlucky Morpheus songs, more so than Box. I know Box are going for more of a collective, sort of all-in-one sound. It's a bit more of a wall of noise. I know this is a bit of a wall of noise as well, but it's more of a, you know, wall of more varied noises and, you know, sort of more strange sounds, you know, sort of more vocalists in the group, you know, keyboards and things. It's a little bit more maddening, and that's kind of fun, the way that you never know what to expect in their songs. In this one there's a bit more room for vocal melody to really go off in its own direction at the front of the song, and it certainly does that. And also they give a lot of room for when you have those instrumental solos. Now obviously, as we said so many times, I'm a bit picky when it comes to solos. I think, you know, so many groups do solos, and there's, you know, it's not like vocals where you can sort of mix things up with with different lyrics. You know, you are confronting that issue that you're trying to make melodies for only 12 notes. And, you know, showy solos don't necessarily do it for me. What I want to see is I want to see something that adds something to the song. So it can either be like one of those solos where you can almost sing it along, or it can be one that has like that sort of quality that classical music would have. You can probably see where I'm going with this. Of having, you know, scales and things that are maybe played quickly, but they're played in progression. So it's like hearing an extremely fast melody that's sort of twiddling through something, you know, in a direction with a certain refrain, you know, sort of doing maybe a scale a couple of times over and then the next scale a couple of times over and moving up that way, rather than just sort of some of the times you just see someone dabbling 2 notes and then just all over the place and hand moving, and you just get this squiggly sound which is supposed to be impressive. So with Unlucky Morpheus, I think to me it was more the fact that, yeah, you could really feel that when they're sort of shredding away, going super fast at those notes, what you're actually getting is you're actually getting something that, even though it's super fast, your brain can register it. Your brain can register what's happening, can register the scales that are happening. There's a progression that you can follow. It's not like it's trying to alienate you or shock you. It's actually just trying to sort of intensify everything for you. So yeah, I loved the solo section in this. I loved how it bounced between, you know, having the guitar and the violin, then just the violin, then the guitar, and everything moving along in little sections. There was some really great stuff in this song. Melodically, again, their strength seems to be melodically more than anything else. Sounds like I'm coming back down on the drummer again here. I'm not so much coming down on the drummer in this bit as I am just complimenting the other instrumentalists. But they are a very melodically strong group. Really love what they do. Love their tunes, love the way they approach that sort of theatrical classical metal style. I know they've come up with this really long-winded apparent genre that they've titled themselves, but I think it's, yeah, it's one of those things where you just don't explain it. Just say, look, it's metal with a bit of a classical lilt and you'll be fine. Yeah, I really liked pretty much everything about that, and I would have loved it a lot more if the drummer had not gone and just taken all of the drama out of it by being just thumping every quarter note for the entire chorus. Like I say, you can't have dramatic, you can't have loud if it's dramatic and loud all the time. Contrast is what makes it work. And the fact that from the very first note of the song he's blasting away, sorry, he killed it for me. And that really bothers me. That really bothers me. I'd love to get hold of the multi-track, strip him out of it, and then maybe bring him back into the studio with one kick drum and say, yeah, do your best. Then we'd see how this song sounds. Anyway, for now, I'm sure some people are going, Howard doesn't understand metal, or Howard's getting old, or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's just my genuine opinion. Like I say, I'm into some pretty crazy heavy stuff myself. But when it comes to heavier stuff, you know, like I said, it's got to work. You've got to have impact, and you can't have impact when you add it all the time like that. Anyway, I've slagged him off enough. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. He's definitely a very talented drummer. I just don't like what he's doing on that song. So for now, get in the comments. If you're going to press thumbs down, you can press thumbs down if you want, but you better leave a comment and tell me why, all right? For now, thank you so much for tuning in, as always. Thank you for listening to me drivel on for nearly 15 minutes. Have a lovely day. Subscribe if you really want to, and check out more of our videos. Either way, hopefully we'll give you some more interesting opinions that you can bounce your own opinions off of. But for now, ciao, ciao.